Hey guys, welcome to today's video. You will see that I am filming here today in my children's playroom. I was actually just about to start packing up their playroom because we will be moving in a couple of days, and I thought I would actually sit down and film a quick little video on the different types of military moves, because it kind of came to my attention throughout us moving that there isn't really a whole lot of accurate information out there on moving in the military. You kind of get told about 1 or 2 different types of move, but today I'm actually going to talk about 4 different types of moves that you can do within the military. And I also found there was a lot of information back and forth on what you're entitled to and what you're not entitled to. So I just kind of wanted to clarify some of that stuff and make sure that you are getting everything that you should and getting the most out of the move and doing something and picking the type of move that is going to work for you and your family. I do apologize if you can see the food on my shirt. Oh my gosh, I just got done eating, and actually that's from my daughter, but I just got done eating. And have you ever like sat there eating food and while you're eating it, you're like, you need to stop, but it just tastes so good that you just keep going and you're like, no, I'll be fine, I'll be fine. And now I'm not fine. I am so full, I feel miserable. I am definitely paying for it now. But anyway, let's just go ahead and jump into this video. But before we do, really quickly, if you are new here, please consider subscribing to my channel. Just hit that red subscribe button down below. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. You can also ring the bell to be notified when I upload videos. Okay, so let's start with the first move that you're probably going to hear the most about, especially initially, and that is a TMI move, which is the housing department, and it's just a military move. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's where the military comes in and moves all your belongings for you. You don't really have to do anything at all. So they literally will come into your house. You can leave your house as is, and they will box everything up, pack it away, and ship it on for you. You don't have to really lift a finger or do a thing. Now, in saying this, if there are things you do not want them to pack, you will definitely want to put those things into a separate room, put them in the garage, let them know that you don't want that stuff packed, because they will pack every single thing that they see. I have even spoken to a number of different people that have told me that the military has actually packed their like rubbish, their trash that was in their trash can and moved it to their new place. I don't know why they would feel the need to do that, but that has happened. So make sure, even though they're coming in and doing everything for you, make sure you still kind of stay on top of them. And I've heard of people like sectioning off what they don't want to move, like getting some tape and saying like everything inside of the taped area don't touch, or putting everything into one room and being like, don't go into that room's fine. So you're gonna also get travel days as well, and that is where the military will allocate a number of days in which you have to travel to your duty station. And with those days, there's restrictions on how far you can travel. I believe it is 499 miles in one day. So they will kind of see how many miles it takes to get to your duty station. This is if you are going inside the United States. Obviously, if you are going overseas, it's a little bit different. But if you're in the United States, you can't travel any more than that in one day. So with those travel days, you also get paid a few things. So you will get paid MALT, which is the mileage, and you can actually apply for this in advance. A lot of people don't realize that you can, but you do not have to wait until you have reached your destination. You can go to, I believe it's TMO, or is it finance? You go to one of those, ask for advanced on your MALT, which is your mileage. It's a set amount. They give you like so many cents per mile that you travel. So it doesn't matter actually how much petrol or how much gas you use for your travel. You're gonna kind of get the set amount anyway, so you can get it in advance. So if you want just a little bit of extra money to get you through those travel days, I would suggest applying for that prior to leaving. If you don't apply for it prior to leaving, don't stress. You can apply for it when you get there as well. You just do what works for you and your family. The other thing that you will also get is DM, I think it's called, which is where you'll get paid an allowance for your travel days to cover hotels, accommodation, and your food. Now, the military personnel, the airmen themselves will get paid, I believe it's $149 per day, and then any dependents above the age of 12 get paid 75% of that, and then any dependents under the age of 12 get paid 50% of that for the travel days. Typically, you will put in a travel voucher when you get to your duty station, and then they will reimburse you for those days. You get all that within a TMO move. So even if the military moves all your belongings, you will still get to qualify for those two things. Remember, your travel, the first one is your travel and your food expenses, and then your mileage. And then the other thing you can apply for in advance as well is as soon as you get your hard orders, you can go and apply for DLA, which is dislocation allowance. And I believe it's around 2,200, 2,400 maybe. It is dependent on rank. So the higher ranking you are, the higher amount of dislocation allowance you will get. But you can apply for that in advance too. But also if you don't do it ahead of time, you can apply for it once you get to your duty station. All right, so the next move we're gonna talk about is a DITY move, which is pretty much a do-it-yourself move. I believe this year they changed the name to a PPM move, which is a personally procured move, something like that. I know, I could be wrong. PPM or DITY move, I believe they're the same thing, they just changed the names. Anyway, what a DITY move is, pretty self-explanatory once again. It's a do-it-yourself move. You won't go to TMO to set up for removalists to come to your house and move your stuff. You will pretty much go and get boxes and box your whole house up yourself, pack everything, and you will move it yourself. If you are moving stateside and you don't want the military to box your stuff, you just want to be more in control, then maybe this is the move for you. Typically, I think the cheapest way to go about it is to hire a U-Haul and load that baby up and hit the road. People like to do the DITY moves because you can actually profit from a DITY move. You can make money if you are smart about your move and frugal with how you spend your money. So what you do is once you hire your U-Haul, you will go and weigh the U-Haul empty, get the weight receipt, and then once you've packed it full of all your household goods, you will go and weigh it again when it's full and get the receipt. You can also do this with your car. You weigh it empty when there's nothing in it, and then you pack it with whatever you need to pack it with, and then you weigh it again. Now you'll get paid on the weight of this move. So some people say the more stuff you move, the better, because you're gonna get paid more. I believe there's a cap, but I have seen and heard of people making, you know, anywhere from $1,000 to $4,000 over what they spent. There is a lot of stress involved with a DITY move. Obviously you do it all yourself. So it really just depends on how far you're moving, and I guess how much time they've given you before your move, what kind of situation your family's in, because you usually typically pay for all of that hiring and all of that stuff for it yourself out of pocket, and then you'll be reimbursed for it later on. And sometimes with the military, we all know how great their finance department is, so you can wait a month, 2 months before you get reimbursed for it. So it really depends on your family situation as to what way you're gonna go here, but it's good to know your options on the different types of moves. So yeah, that's a DITY move. With the DITY move, you also qualify for the same things I just talked about in the TMO move: DLA, per diem, MALT. All of those things, you still qualify for both of those moves. With your travel allowance and your food allowance, if you're smart with that, you can actually make money just in that little part yourself too. If you like maybe pack things ahead of time, or maybe, you know, go to the shops and like kind of pack a lunch stuff and snack stuff, put a cooler in the back, fill it full of like water and drinks, so you don't have to stop and buy things along the way. That'll save you money right there. Maybe you have friends that you can stay with along the way. Maybe you're driving past other military bases, and you can stay on base at other military bases discounted in the hotels on base. Maybe you found a cheaper Airbnb than a hotel. If you make smarter choices when you're traveling over those days, you can make money there too, because you'll get paid that set amount no matter what. They tell you to keep your receipts. That's just advised that you should keep your receipts. I have heard that they very rarely ask for the receipts, but I definitely recommend keeping them just in case, and also keep them for tax purposes too. The third move that I'm going to talk about is a sit move, and this isn't a move that I hear a lot about because I don't think it isn't done very often, but we did almost do this move. So this move is pretty much where the military will move your household goods and put them into storage. So sit them somewhere. We were thinking of doing this move as we're moving from Australia to the United States, and we were actually going to be coming over off orders earlier, but it just didn't play out that way. So we were going to have the military pack up our stuff and then move it and sit it in storage somewhere in the United States, awaiting for us to go to our first duty station. However, it didn't work out that way, so we haven't needed to do that. But it's an option to do if you are trying to avoid putting your stuff in storage. And then you will have a partial move, and a partial move is partial of two of those moves. Typically, some people may do a partial Diddy move, so they will do a TMO move for all their large, bulky household goods, and then they will still move a handful of stuff themselves in their car, or hiring a trailer or something, or just maybe a small U-Haul. This is good if you have valuables that you don't trust the removalists with, like moving themselves. Partial move, you can do the same kind of thing. You can weigh your vehicle before and after and make some money based upon the weight. You won't make as much money in a partial Diddy move simply because there's not going to be the bulk of stuff, but it is a good option if you don't want to put valuables in with the stuff that you're sending. Or some people like to still pack in their car everything they're going to need immediately in case there are delays on TMO delivering household goods, because that happens too. So you just have to weigh up the options between which move you're wanting to do. Do some research, be aware of the different types of moves in the military, find out what's going to benefit you and your family and your situation the most. Find out what's most important to you, being you know, having the stress taken out of it, or is it making a little bit of money, or is it spending as little amount of money up front? Or find out what you need out of this move and make sure it works for you. The other thing that you'll also get if you're going within the United States, it's TLE, which is like a temporary lodging expense. So I believe you get 10 days paid while you're waiting for housing or to move into your place. After those 10 days, you will not be reimbursed for anything else. So it's only 10 days. And I believe if you're coming from overseas, it's called TLA. And I think you get a little bit more time. Just wanted to sit down and kind of give you a rundown of the 4 different moves that we have come across, and kind of just make sure you know what you're entitled to in terms of your finances going forward with these moves. I hope I explained that well. I hope that made sense. I just kind of wanted to put something quickly together to share that with you guys. If you have any questions about that, or you want any like clarification on anything, please feel free to leave me some questions down below. But I'm going to get started packing up this room. I also want to pack up our front room here, and I'll see how I'm feeling. I need to get something done. I might put you guys on a time lapse as I start to pack up maybe, and then I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. So I think I'm going to call it a day, or just take a break for now, but I'm probably just going to call it a day. I got some packages here in the mail. I got an order from Sephora, and then I've got some stuff from Amazon, so I really just want to open these up, and I thought I would just share with you guys what I got. So let's just get straight into it. This is the Sephora order that I opened first, because I'm pretty excited about this order. I got a handful of things, not a whole lot of stuff, I just got a handful of things. I got some more of these eye masks. These are my favorite ones, the pomegranate ones. They're my favorite. I love the pomegranate. They really do help. They say anti-fatigue and anti-dark circles, and these really seriously do help. I've tried majority of the ones in this range. These are my favorite, but they're all pretty good, so I got a couple of those. I got the Sephora, this is the cream lip shine. Alright, sorry you guys, my SD card was full, so I'm not exactly sure where it stopped, but I was showing this Sephora lip cream. So this was the cream lip shine. I was saying that I do have these in the matte liquid lips. Actually, I have one on today, and I really, really do love them. They are just so lightweight. They wear so beautifully throughout the day. They last a really long time. But I always find that I'm putting gloss on top of them just because I'm simply, like, they're not drying or anything like that. Because they're so lightweight, they're not drying, and I really do love them. But I prefer like a bit of shine on my lips than just like the straight matte look. So when I saw online that they had them in a shine, I'll show you. It's the Cream Lip Shine. And I don't know if I said the shade. I think I did. I don't know if it cut me off though. It's the shade 12. And then, oh, I really wanted to try this mascara. I've never actually tried this mascara before. This is from Benefit Cosmetics. It's the Bad Girl Bang mascara, and I really love that Sephora is, well, I don't know if they do it in America, but here in Australia they're releasing more of the minis. I'm pretty sure America probably already has all the minis. But we didn't really have too many options for like travel sizes and minis, but now more brands are releasing them and we're getting them here. And I think it's really good, not just for travel purposes, but at least like this way you don't have to spend like the full price on something. You can give it a go first and see what you think of it. The packaging is really cute. The issue that I have with a lot of mascaras is that they transfer onto my under eye area. It doesn't take them long to start to kind of like get like darkening underneath my eyes, like just underneath it. So I really want to see how this one goes. It does claim to be smudge proof and flake free. Anyway, and then I also got, oh, this is another mini that I really wanted to try. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Mini Instant Retouch Setting Powder. I really wanted to try this in the lavender shade. I'm just really interested in how the lavender shade would work, but they don't have the lavender in the mini, and I didn't really want to purchase the full size. I have a powder that I am using right now that I currently love. It's from the drugstore. It's really inexpensive, so I don't really want to like fall in love with an expensive powder. But this is in the shade Butter, and it just looks like this. Like, her packaging for her products are just adorable. Like, I also got two more things. Is that all I got? Yeah, two more things. I got two eyeshadow palettes. I got the Huda Beauty Coral Obsession. I don't know how, I think this has been out for quite a while. I guess I just didn't realize she had a coral one. I really, oh, that's so pretty. I really love coral shades. So that's what they look like. I'm really attracted to like this one down here. Oh, and then this one here too, that's really pretty. This is a really nice, like, it's not too bright of a yellow, it's like a mustardy yellow. And then this, I don't know if you guys can see this like shimmery one right here. It has like really like gold, rose gold kind of look to it. And it's got some beautiful neutral shades in it too for like the crease and stuff. And then I also got a Anastasia palette. I just opened it, it just came out of the box. This one's been around for a while as well. Oh, I mean, her palettes are just beautiful, aren't they? Yes, these like deep wine-like colors. Like, what was that on the brush? These colors here, like this one and this one. Oh, those deep wines, they just look so nice. So I got that, and the brushes that come with her sets, I find them quite nice. Like, I really quite like them. I'm excited to give that a go. That's all I got from Sephora. All right, let's get into this next order really quickly because I am taking way too much time here. Not sure exactly what this order is. I really hope I ordered a cookbook. I really hope that's in here because I've been waiting for that for like a minute. The cookbook doesn't seem to be in here. Damn, I ordered the, it's the Tasty cookbook. So I'll start with this first. I got a couple things in here, a couple things for the kids, and then I ordered this makeup case. Like, just, isn't it beautiful? I'm such a sucker for marble. It also comes in a leopard print as well, which was really, really cute. It's a wipeable material. It feels really nice. Like, it feels like really good quality. The zipper seems to work good. Now, I've seen these like makeup cases. This is the one, I'll show you the inside. It has like the divided sections in it, like this, and you can take them out. Yeah, you can take them out and like rearrange them to kind of suit how you, or like depending on what you want to carry in there or how big a space you need. It also has, yeah, it has the like place area here for makeup brushes. I'll probably put there, and then or like maybe, I don't know, lip liners or something. But it's also got a zipper. It's a pretty big pocket. Yeah, that's a pretty big pocket. I want to say I paid like $26 for this case, which honestly, looking at it right now, I feel like it's great quality. And I've seen these cases for like $100+, you know, or there's a lot on Amazon around like $40 to $60. I wanted to try this brand Skip Hop Zoo. It's got some really, really cute like children's like bottles, lunch boxes, Tupperware, that kind of stuff. Like backpacks I think they have as well. And my son needs a new water bottle because his one that he gets is, I love that water bottle, but I just can't find it anywhere. It's a Tommy TP one. I don't know, I can't find it anymore. Got this, I thought it was really cute. It has like a fox on it. His favorite color is red, so he's gonna love that. It feels really strong. I hope it's leak. It says it's leak proof. I hope it's leak proof. It has the straw in there, and I think it actually, what is really cool is it actually comes, if you can see on the inside, it comes with a spare straw. That is so good. More like water bottle companies for kids need to do that. This was, I want to say, like around the $13 mark. I also couldn't resist, oh, is that supposed to be? Oh yeah, I guess so. I couldn't resist this. I saw this for him too, and I thought, oh, I'll just get it as well. He likes Paw Patrol. So it's just the same kind of thing, just a straw Paw Patrol cup. This was really inexpensive. This was like $7, I think. $7, around $7, $7, $8, something like that. And then I also got, I saw these on there. These are the take and toss, use again and again, and then like, or you can just take them with you and throw them out. This was really inexpensive. This was like $6 again, I think, something like that. And you get 4 in here. But yeah, that's all I got really. I'm waiting on that cookbook, and then I don't think I really have anything else coming from Amazon. Alright, so I'm probably just going to end it here. Thanks for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Like I said before, I hope that it was helpful. I hope that you like learned something that maybe you didn't know, or like opened up a few more options for you. Like I mentioned before, if you have any questions, leave them below. I'll try my best to answer them for you. If I can't, I'll do my best to find out for you guys. If you have any knowledge on any of the stuff that I've spoken about in terms of all the different types of moves, feel free to include your knowledge in the comments below. Like, I'm happy for open discussions. The more knowledge, the better, especially when it comes to all this military stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. Make it count, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!